I'll tell you, actually tonight is one of those nights that a lot of folks hopefully will keep an eye on the forecast. We do have thunderstorms to talk about, and over the next few hours, those may be numerous for some of you. For others of you, you are still seeing a gorgeous day out there. Lots of clouds up here in the land, but we have a few isolated storms out to the west that we're watching, and a few of these scattered storms that are kind of along and north of a line that is roughly, let's put it at 224 and 76, my favorite east to west corridor here. So if we go north of there, that's where all these thunderstorms are. We have some potent rain coming down in portions of Erie and Lorain counties right now, specifically around Huron and over toward Vermilion, Berlin Heights, you're getting this as well. Then Lorain, Elyria, Oberlin, Amherst, you folks are getting these heavy downpours accompanied by some pretty robust thunderstorms. This will all continue to lift out to the north. So if you're sitting in Sheffield, Sheffield Village, Avon, Avon Lake, Westlake, Bay Village, you are probably hearing the thunder and the storm that's off to the southwest of you. That will be coming your way. We'll get a little bit of a break later on, but we also have a shower that just left Hudson and Stowe and is going to continue to move right up over Streetsboro into the Burton area and then eventually off toward Middlefield. So all of these again are lifting off to the northeast, and really the big threat out of this is going to be lightning if you're outside, which hopefully you aren't, but then also those very heavy downpours. We are not alone in this, and that is because we have a boundary that is set up. Those thunderstorms are firing where we've had wind that's been meeting here at the surface. So I'm sure you felt the heat. I know you felt the humidity. It was gross humidity today. That creates lifting in the atmosphere. More importantly, though, is just above the surface at 5,000 feet, we have a pretty strong southwesterly wind. So as that air is lifting and cooling, we get that convection taking place. All of it is being pushed off from southwest to northeast. So that's why the storms are firing and then moving off to the northeast. Meanwhile, farther west on the same boundary, we have a tornado watch that was issued. Chicago is very much on alert tonight because they have conditions that are favorable for not only thunderstorm development, but they also have the spin factor going on. And specifically, if we take a look at that wind, the same surface wind that we're dealing with, and we add in a little meteorological tool called the Energy Helicity Index. This is where we combine energy, the CAPE, convective available potential energy, and we also factor in shear, that spin. Helix is the helical circulation, and we put those two together. You can see the best energy and the best shear is sitting near and just south of the Chicagoland area and into northern portions of Indiana. Notice it kind of fades off as it gets closer to us. That is some good news, but the thunderstorms are just starting to fire in northern Illinois. We'll be watching that later on this evening. All of us being influenced by this huge low that's sitting in eastern Canada, and that baby is not going anywhere. So this is day one of a whole lot of days of the same stuff coming, unfortunately. Here's your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. The leftovers of that complex will be coming through in the early morning hours. We may end up getting some heavy downpours, rumbles of thunder. We are not anticipating severe weather, but just in case, Holly will be here starting with go at 4:30 in the morning. By 8 a.m., that round of rain is out of here, but we are likely to see more of these thunderstorms firing during the heat of the day tomorrow, especially if we have that boundary set up and how things are going to be moving. Again, it's going to be that west to east. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We'll still manage to make it to the low 80s, but we get a big kick in the heat category by the time we hit Friday. We'll have pop-up thunderstorm chances, better chances for rain and rumbles again on Saturday as a big shot of energy comes through. We'll take a step on Sunday, and then Monday, we're really keeping a close eye on the possibility for thunderstorms in our area as well.